The object we are unboxing today is a classic ladies' Elgin bicycle. Originally designed by the Elgin Sewing Machine and Bicycle Company in the late 1800s, this bicycle branch would eventually become part of the Sears Roebuck Company and sold to a national audience. But there is more to this bicycle here at the museum. This bicycle holds a warm story of friendship between two young women. The story begins with Yoshino, Elaine Otomo, and Alice Blueian. In the 1930s, the two of them were childhood friends and classmates as they grew up together in Del Rey, a town in Fresno County. On December 7, 1941, the nation of Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, and that would change their lives forever. Japanese Americans would soon be forced to evacuate from the West Coast as a result of the Executive Order 9066. The Uyemura family would have to liquidate all of their belongings, including this new bicycle Yoshino received from her father. The Uyemura family decided to give the bicycle to Yoshino's good friend, Alice. Alice's father, who was of Armenian descent and had his own tragic memories of the Armenian genocide, accepted the bicycle under the condition that upon their return, the bicycle would be returned. Yoshino and her family would be sent directly to Gila River, Arizona on August 7, 1942. During this time, the two young women would correspond with each other but would eventually lose contact. Yoshino would eventually leave camp to go to St. Olave's College in Minnesota, and then later to New York to continue her studies. Back in California, Alice's father would remind her, "Don't forget to find Yoshino someday." After the war, Yoshino would marry Hiroshi Johnny Otomo and settle down in Fresno, California. Decades would pass, yet Alice would still care for the bike. It would be used by the Blueian family across the United States, from Baltimore, Maryland, to nearby San Diego, Torrance, and Merced, California, always with the understanding that this was Alice's friend's bicycle and needed to be returned. In 2002, after telling this story of the bicycle to her son-in-law, he decided to help track down Alice's friend, this time using the internet. It didn't take long to find Yoshino. As it turned out, the two were a stone's throw away, both living in the Central Valley. More than 60 years later, the two childhood friends would reunite at an In-N-Out Burger in Fresno, California, and the bicycle returned. Alice would fulfill her father's request of returning the bicycle to her childhood friend.